In this video, we'll embark on a thought-provoking journey into the captivating world of paradoxes. Before we dive in, if you find this content valuable, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment below. It truly helps us grow. Now, let's get started. A paradox, by definition, is a statement or concept that presents conflicting ideas, often challenging our established notions of truth and logic. These enigmatic constructs have long intrigued human thought, pushing the boundaries of our understanding and defying straightforward logic. As we delve into this realm, we'll discover how paradoxes blur the lines between philosophical quandaries and everyday conundrums, stimulating intellectual curiosity while offering reflections on real-world dilemmas. We'll be introducing you to 10 of these perplexing puzzles, each uniquely positioned to offer both philosophical insight and tangible real-world relevance. 1. The liar paradox. At the heart of this paradox is the statement, "This statement is false." If it's true, it means it's false. But if it's false, it paradoxically means it must be true. This problem has deep implications for systems of formal logic and mathematical truth. In everyday terms, it's akin to a friend claiming they always lie. Can you trust the statement? If they're truthful, then their statement is a lie. If they lie, then they're telling the truth about always lying. This reflects the complexities in discerning truths in our daily communications, especially in this era of fake news where the authenticity of information is often under scrutiny. 2. The barber paradox. Imagine a town where a barber shaves all men who do not shave themselves and no one else. So, who shaves the barber? If he shaves himself, according to the rule, he shouldn't. But if he doesn't, then he should shave himself. This logical loop is problematic. This scenario is reminiscent of modern systems that attempt self-regulation. For instance, consider social media platforms implementing algorithms to moderate content. If the algorithm filters content, including content about itself, does it filter itself out? It raises questions about the capacity for systems to self-regulate effectively. 3. Zeno's paradox. Greek philosopher Zeno proposed several paradoxes, but the most famous involves Achilles giving a tortoise a head start in a race. While Achilles runs faster, every time he reaches the spot where the tortoise was, the tortoise has moved a little further. So, can he ever surpass the tortoise? Mathematically, this implies infinite steps, questioning our understanding of infinity and continuity. Think about a long-term project at work that keeps getting extended. Just as you're about to complete it, there's something else added. It feels like no matter how much you progress, the goalpost keeps shifting, mirroring Zeno's idea of never quite reaching the end. 4. The ship of Theseus. The ship of Theseus presents a profound philosophical conundrum central to our understanding of identity, continuity, and transformation. When a ship undergoes a meticulous process of restoration, where every component, from its time-worn planks to its rusted nails, is replaced, can we still recognize it as the original vessel? Or has it transitioned into an entirely different entity, even if it retains the same name and form? The boundaries of its identity blur, pushing us into a gray area of philosophical thought. Drawing a parallel from this age-old puzzle, consider a venerable family business that has weathered multiple generations. As the torch is passed down, original thought leaders retire, foundational ideas are superseded by innovative concepts, and strategies are overhauled to adapt to changing market dynamics. While the nameplate on the door remains unchanged, is it still the same enterprise that was established decades ago? Or has its essence transformed, mirroring the ship of Theseus? Such reflections compel us to grapple with intricate questions about legacy, evolution, and the often complex interplay between honoring past traditions and navigating the currents of modernization and change. 5. The paradox of the unexpected hanging. A judge informs a condemned prisoner that he will be hanged at noon on a weekday in the next week, but the execution will be a surprise. By deducing each day, the prisoner convinces himself he will never be hanged, but his execution occurs as a surprise. This reflects how humans attempt to predict uncertain future events based on given information. It's like a student expecting a surprise test. By overanalyzing clues and deducing, they might convince themselves they've figured out the day, only to be surprised when the test does happen. 6. Buriden's ass. Buriden's ass is a philosophical paradox, illustrating the paralysis of choice. In this thought experiment, a donkey, equally famished and parched, is positioned precisely between a stack of hay and a water source. Unable to determine which need to address first, hunger or thirst, it remains stationary until it perishes from its indecision. This conundrum finds its modern analog in individuals confronted with two equally appealing career opportunities. With both options promising similar benefits, the person might find themselves immobilized, risking the potential loss of both offers. This age-old paradox resonates even more in today's world, characterized by a deluge of choices, whether it's deciding on a streaming service, selecting a vacation spot, or choosing a college major. Buriden's ass serves as a poignant reminder of the challenges posed by overanalysis and the pressing need for effective decision-making tools and frameworks in contemporary society. 7. Russell's paradox. Delving into the realm of set theory, British philosopher Bertrand Russell unearthed a perplexing paradox. He postulated a scenario: imagine there exists a set that encompasses all sets that do not include themselves as a member. The pressing question then arises: does this overarching set, given its definition, contain itself? This quandary strikes at the very heart of mathematical logic, challenging foundational principles. Drawing a parallel to everyday experiences, we often grapple with categorization issues. Visualize creating a digital folder to house software applications that lack distinct categories. As time progresses and more such apps accumulate, they might collectively constitute a new category. This raises an intriguing dilemma: does the initial folder, given its role as a precursor, now fit into this newly formed category? Russell's paradox serves as a testament to the complexities inherent in defining and classifying entities. 8. The bootstrap paradox. One of the most intriguing challenges posed by the concept of time travel is the bootstrap paradox. This paradox centers around the causality loop of events. If an individual journeys back in time and hands a young Shakespeare a manuscript of his own future plays, then who truly penned those iconic works? Such a temporal conundrum finds resonance in the digital world of content creation. Picture a scenario where an individual reshares a piece of content, and it garners more attention and acclaim than the initial post. As the reshared post circulates, its widespread reach might lead many to mistakenly attribute it to the reposter. Over successive shares and comments, pinpointing the genuine creator can become an intricate web, mirroring the bootstrap paradox's challenges. Both situations underscore the intricacies and ambiguities surrounding origin and attribution in time and digital spaces. 9. The paradox of value. Economics and philosophy intersect in the paradox of value, which probes the seeming disparity between intrinsic worth and market-driven pricing. Diamonds, despite being non-essential, often command higher prices than fundamental necessities like water. Ponder on the world of fashion for a moment. A high-end designer t-shirt and a basic plain tee, at their core, serve the identical purpose of clothing the wearer. However, the former often carries a hefty price tag, many times its production cost. This stark difference in valuation arises from various factors: the allure of brand names, societal perceptions of luxury, scarcity, and even the storytelling behind the product. The weightage given to subjective sentiments and perceptions frequently eclipses the item's objective utility, leading to market valuations that might seem irrational at a glance. This paradox underscores the multifaceted nature of value, intertwining practicality, emotion, and societal norms. 10. The information paradox. Stephen Hawking's exploration of black holes led to a profound conundrum known as the information paradox. According to his theory, when matter gets consumed by a black hole, its inherent information seemingly vanishes, a notion that stands at odds with the tenets of quantum mechanics, which posits that information is indestructible. To draw a parallel in the digital realm, think of deleting a file on your computer. While the action might give an impression of permanence, advanced software tools can often retrieve and reconstruct the supposedly lost data. This digital duality, where data appears erased yet potentially lingers in the recesses of storage, echoes the information paradox. It highlights pertinent debates surrounding digital privacy, the illusion of data deletion, and the enduring nature of digital footprints in an era where information is both a currency and a concern. In navigating the intricacies of paradoxes, we're prompted to challenge foundational beliefs and rethink accepted truths. From ancient ships and timeless literary works to modern digital data dilemmas, these conundrums underscore the complexities inherent in defining identity, value, and permanence. While some paradoxes boggle the mathematical mind, others resonate deeply with real-world situations, emphasizing the often blurred lines between practical reality and philosophical musings. They serve as intellectual touchstones, reminding us of the multifaceted nature of truth and the ongoing quest for understanding in a world brimming with ambiguity and nuance.